Alright, well, this is officially the worst thing that's going on here. But I've come to accept that I've lost most of, if not all of my dignity, so it's alright. It's alright. And also, I'm proud of what I did. Also there's like wow. See, there's like pins keeping this hat on. And yeah, it's making some of my hair stick out, so just noticed that. Anyway, um so I made a little entry. I don't even remember how long ago, but I basically just ranted about hating the new LPS, aka Littlest Pet Shops. And it doesn't go for all of them. Some of them are like they're decent looking. I still think that they go a little bit overboard with the designs, but that's just me personally. And I mean, I've heard other people think the same. But I went to Target recently and I came across designs that I could tolerate. And they had one of the main five, which, if you don't know, the main five in the LPS collectors. God, I can't think of things. Again, it's always like this. Anyway, the main five consist of, for the Littlest Pet Shop molds, consist of the short hair cat, the Great Dane, the Collie, the Cocker Spaniel, and the Dachshund. And I found the Dachshund. Now, why is this exciting? Well, energy saver is on. Yeah, my computer's about to die. So, anyway, wow, I really need to get on with this. So, they haven't sold one of the main fives in stores in a long time. It's been like 2013 since they released the last like Dachshund mold from this generation. So anyway, I got two sets. Boom! This one, which is really cute. This one is actually my favorite. And this one, this is the Dachshund. And she's, the lighting in the eyes are still a little bit messed up. I might need to take off my gloves for this. But we'll see how much I can get through with them on. So, how do I open this? I do have scissors. Where did I put them? Hello? 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 Let me in, let me in. Oh god, I can't believe it. God. God, I can't believe I'm part of the glitch fan. Okay. Alright, so let me just... Do I need to cut this? I mean, there's tape on it, but like, it looks like I can... Oh! Here's the problem. I really hope that my computer doesn't just die. Okay, yeah, the gloves are coming off. I always do this. I always put myself in these situations where it's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. Alright, let's see. Okay. Alright, so, wow. Really boxed it up. I can't even blame them because, like, Littlest Pet Shops, okay, I always go into the kids section, and that's not weird, because I'm still a kid at heart. That's not weird. I like toys still, Anyway, every time I go into the kids section, the toys I see the most ripped into are Littlest Pet Shops, and either my town is full of, like, OG collectors, or the kids just be going crazy for the LPS, so I don't really know which one it is. Maybe it's both, but... God! Oh yeah, you got that open. Wow, that was a long time to struggle with a toy package. Oh, okay. Okay. So this is the Dachshund. Oh, cool, there's a little thing inside. Oh, okay, okay. So I like her. Honestly, I got these ones because they kind of reminded me of the circus a little bit. I actually have like an obsession. By the way, just, I know that nobody's watching this and I know that nobody cares, but my obsession with the circus and clowns happened before I watched Digital Circus, so I just wanted to put that out there in case my digital footprint comes to haunt me sometime later in my life. I liked clowns for years now, okay? And Digital Circus just has a gesture in it that I happen to really like. And, it's, the more I defend myself, the more helpless it is. Um, so let's just get this little guy out of here. Maybe I should open, like, both of the packages just so I don't have to struggle with each one before I open. Whatever. Alright, trying to get this out. Energy saver, please save me. Please save me, energy saver. Let's see where my battery's at, guys. Oh, 28? Oh, that's not bad. As long as it doesn't get down to 5. When it gets down to 5, that's when my computer dies. That's when it decides to kill itself or something. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna get this let's see. Maybe we can pop some of the accessories out first. Let's get the teddy bear. Oh! Cute. Alright, get this little. Oh my god. Oh, I got 2 in 1. Alright, so she came out. Oh, actually, you know what? She's like really cute. Some of the designs aren't bad. Actually, look at that. That's actually pretty cool. And look at her little eyeshadow. The only problem that I have with this is the lighting in the eyes. Why are they coming from 2 different directions? She but you know what? She feels the quality is great. The paint job is great. I don't have many complaints. It's just the lighting. Guys, we just need to look into the lighting a little bit more, and that's okay. Progress is progress. And, it can take a minute. This necklace is huge, by the way. I don't know what is going on. Okay, let's pop out a few more of this stuff. I'm just gonna leave this out. I'm not gonna try and do it on my freaking thing, because otherwise it'll... Okay, a little chocolate? Or, like, dessert of some sort? The phone? They need to make calls. Why did I say that? Alright. I don't really know what the... Oh! Oh, wait, because I was gonna say, this is, like, way too small to fit around, like, the wiener dog waist, but, like, it's... I think it's a... I think it's a... Oh! Wait! Oh my god, it's a ruffle collar. Oh my god, my perfect little circus dog. God damn. That makes me so happy. See, I didn't even know it came with that. Or, like, I thought it was a skirt or something. I didn't really look that closely. I was mostly paying attention to, like, the quality of the pets. It came with this little boba drink, because boba! Who doesn't love boba? I don't like boba. Or maybe I just haven't had the right kind yet, you know? I need to taste a few flavors before I decide I don't like it. No. Try things out. What is going on? Okay. Okay. Bow. Let's see this. I love this little ruffle collar, by the way. She's my little circus dog. I freaking love her, bro. You know, the bow is like kind of like crazy. It kind of goes with mine though, which is cool. But it's a little big. Might need to work on that, guys. But ruffle collar, I have no complaints there. That's wonderful. What is going on with this necklace and why won't it come out? Oh, okay. So this is interesting. They have clasps. Like real jewelry, they have clasps. And it's kind of big. Like I even noticed this outside of the package just cuz it's huge. It's really big compared to the pet, but it's cute, you know? You can like wear it as a ring or something if you wanted to. Oh, actually, that's kind of fire. Wait a second. All right. I'm going to do that for the rest of the time that I'm recording. Next one. Oh, did I show the other ones? Like the donut with stitches? Ribbon stitches? Whatever's. Anyway, let me open this. How do I open this again? Oh. Right. By the way, I had such a fun time FaceTiming my friends and like jump scaring them with my white ass face. Oh, okay, awesome. Um, Taylor, if you're watching this, what's up? Ooh, okay. Wow. Talk about beautiful, beautiful pink. So much pink is going on right now. I love the color pink. I don't wear it. Um, but there was a time where in my life where honestly, okay. Time to spill some random things while I open up Little's Pet Shops in my freaking Pomni costume. Um, I'm pretty sure, like I'm pretty sure. I'm not the biggest fan of self-diagnosis. I know that sometimes it actually like works for people, and that's totally fine. That's good. I mean, in my case, I feel like you know what I feel like, what I felt like for a while. 'Cause, I mean, my dad used to make jokes that I had OCD, and I would always just laugh it off. I was like, OCD, where people like organize colors and stuff. Like, I was very uneducated about what it was, and I just kind of took it as a joke, which is kind of what it was, because he didn't actually believe. Well, he was like half a joke when he said it. Like, haha, that's weird that you do that, but it's okay. Yeah, OCD, haha. But um, oh my God, she's so cute. Wow. Look at the colors. The blue, the pink, and the yellow. Ah, gorgeous. These are my little circus pets, see? It all worked out in the end. All right, sorry. Let me just continue to do this. Uh, so when I looked into the symptoms of OCD more, because I started to question it after, I don't really remember when I started to question it. It was a long time, until I did. But wow, wow, wow. Can you hear the crinkling? Because sometimes it just cuts the audio out. Let me see this real quick. Guys! Okay, hold on. What the freak? Okay. That was wow. All right. Crown. We're gonna put that on. I probably sounded like a man just then. Again, it's okay. It's pink. It bounces off the colors really well. It just looks so, and it fits on her really well, by the way. But it's just so, I don't know, like chunky, I guess. Like I'm not really a fan of it, to be honest. Not a fan of the crown. Fan of the design. The crown though. Donut, another donut. These guys are freaking fat asses, I guess. All they eat is sugar. Or like me. A heart chocolate. Like I said, fat asses. Okay. And then we have another boba. I don't need to say it again. And we have another dessert. Another dessert that is hard to get out. Okay, here we go. This one is actually really cute. I really like those. Ooh, nice. Lots of pink and yellow going on in the sets I chose. But these were like the best ones in my opinion. I do want to get the other ones just because I do like the designs of them. Um, dude, I honestly I like this one even more now because of the ruffle collar. That's really nice. That's really nice. Like, oh my goodness. And they have such like nice glossy eyes now. Like before they looked so stupid. Okay, and then another pink bear. This one is a lighter pink than the other one though. Difference. LPS phone. I'm actually really like glad to have these because if you're an OG collector like myself, then you used to use like we would go like on eBay and get these. They were made out of like paper or like foam in the middle, and then they would use prints and like glue them on, and that would be their phones. Um, that was like a really common thing for people to sell with like LPS outfits or something. The collectors know what I'm talking about. The collectors aren't watching. I don't know who I'm talking to. Okay, pink bow. Let's try this one out and see. Even though it's literally just as big as the other one, I want to see how it looks on her. This one actually sits on her a little bit nicer. It is still humongous, but it just looks a little bit more normal. and the color really pops off of the yellow. Good contrast. Very nice. I'll give them props for that. Okay. Okay, here's the tricky part, because it's always the necklace, and the necklace is... Did I ever finish talking about the OCD thing? Okay. Um, excessively washing hands. I've been doing that for a while now. Also, repetitive thoughts. I have those a lot. Why am I self-diagnosing in this? Like, I actually don't know why I chose to talk about this again. I forgot. Wow. So many mental problems going on right now. Anyway, look at that. Wow. I have rings that are supposed to go on my LPS, I guess. It's just, it looks like it's such a hassle to clasp on. Like, okay. Let me try with the Dachshund. Yeah, I excessively wash my hands. I always do things in a very specific order. Like sometimes when I learn something new, or like when someone teaches me how to do something, or I like teach myself how to do something, I stick to that same routine exactly. I don't ever differ from it, ever. I have like routine, and sometimes I used to have like this weird like ritualistic thing that I would do as a kid when it came to prayer. Um, I'm agnostic, by the way. I don't believe in any specific God, but I believe in the possibility of a God. And okay. Oh, I got it on. But when I was younger, religion was kind of not pushed on me more, but it was just kind of more, I don't know. It was just a more relevant part of my life, I guess. So, um, look at my dog. Wow, that is huge. What? See, like, is it supposed to sit like that? Like, why? Why is it so... Okay, I mean, let me put it on a surface. It's just like touching the ground. It's so big. All right, guys. The clasp is an interesting idea, and I do like the attention to detail. It's just a little bit too big. There doesn't need to be this much beading. Maybe they're scared that like kids will like break the rubber bands, because I feel like that might have been more common with the original designs and like bows and stuff. Like they use a thicker string for this, but they used to use like a clear rubber band for the bows in the original, you know, the generation that I'm always referring to, which I'm an OG collector and I forget which generation that is. There's been quite a few generations, but the ones from these originals. Anyway, um, so yeah, these kind of a bust a little bit. They're nice, they're beautiful, I think, but they serve more purpose as a ring, which I will use it for. In fact, let me put my gloves back on, after I check the battery on this, because, okay, 24%, doing just fine. The freak? I'm doing just fine. Okay, so, why did I talk about OCD? What am I talking about? I don't remember. I'm losing my mind. Let me put this on my pinky, because I have the glove on, so it actually fits. Okay, wow. Um, yeah, I don't know why I started talking about that in the first place. When I look back on this video, I'll be like, oh, that's why. But at the temporarily, I forget. Wow, look at that. Pomni bling. This is what I've come to, you know? This is who I am now. This is my digital footprint. This is who I am. This is what I've turned into, actually. It's not a choice. This was forced upon me. Let's look at the LPS again. This is why we're here, right? Okay, so, um, cat. um, was I talking about like, God, I hate when I can't remember. Anyway, cat. Cute cat. And dog. I actually like the dog better now. like I said, because of the ruffles. She looks like a little circus actress. And I like that they both have eyeshadow. That wasn't a common thing in the old designs for them to have eyeshadow. I do still think that their like designs are like a little crazy, but I feel like I like them for this because they remind me of the circus. So it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, accessories were pretty good. I do like the little donuts, the little boba cups. They were cool. I like the phones quite a bit. Um and the bears cute. The little pastries, awesome. It's literally just like the headpieces and the necklaces. I don't really know. But the headpiece is fine, I guess. It's just the necklaces really don't fit right. And the bows could be smaller. These are like the kind of bows that they put on my dog after she gets groomed at PetSmart. Like these are what they put in her hair, which is actually really neat because Littlest Pet Shop, I don't know if they're connecting the two somehow. Creative idea, but it is not very convenient or not convenient. Anywho, I still have some time to kill. So let's see. Let's do a little outfit thing here. All right. For the end of whatever this was. Um, okay. First of all, I don't know what's going on with this. It was really hard to pin this. There was not there's like a little it is like a pin. It's like a it's mm, like a diaper pin, I guess. I forget what they're called, but it just wasn't easy to put on because there wasn't like a specific spot to put it on, and these, I don't know, like I had to connect it somehow, and I kept on tearing up the fabric there, so hopefully that didn't do too much damage. This hat is really neat. I was originally kind of worried about how I'd put this on, and it is still kind of slanted, but after I put the bobby pins in, it's just fine. It's just great. Yeah. Okay, and the gloves, pretty neat. I still have these little rings on, I guess. And I put this here so that it sat a little bit closer to my waist because this was the small, and they did when I was getting this costume, they suggested a size down, uh, and it is a small, and technically I'm like an extra small or an extra extra small, but it still doesn't fully fit right. Also the pants are a little bit weird. um, there's like stuff going on, but yeah. So anyway, I put this here so that it sat a little bit closer to the waist. Wow. And this, I won't show anything under that, but like this kind of, it's a little goofy. It's a little goofy. Um, so yeah. But honestly, the quality of everything is pretty nice. Like really nice. It's like satin, and it's just, it's so smooth and shiny. And I've never felt more like a clown. I do feel like a clown, like a jester in this, because I've got the full getup going. And I did a little jester entry a while back, which was my first one on here. And I felt really, I can't even, I feel like I liked that one a little bit better just because I made it myself. I made the makeup look myself. I used a hat that I already had at home, and then I made my own outfit and everything. And I also was wearing more jewelry. I'm not wearing anything right now. Um, so except for I guess like this thing, which is mine. But it's neat. It's neat. It's neat. So, but I still do feel really good at this. um, uh, phone moment. First of all, happy DIY. This phone case is coming apart. I'm quite sad about that. The flowers popped off, the little things on here. This flower popped off, which like messed up how it sits. If I like leave my phone up. It just slants, like, I don't know. The flower that was here kept it, like, level, but now it's, like, tilted, which is annoying. Happy DIY. Maybe we should include some super glue. I'm, like, now critiquing Happy DIY. Um, anyway. Ooh, it's hard to do this with gloves. Like, I've actually had this for quite a while now, but it really goes, oh, okay. Okay. You can't really see it because of the lighting, but Bear in Jester costume, which looks like mine, which is funny. So funny. My little clown. This I had to get a new one of these. This one is new because I lost the other one and I just didn't notice, which sucked. So anyway, what else is there to say? Let's see what the battery's on just to be sure. 22. See, I'm flying, man. I'm flying. I'm doing just fine. Is there anything else that I have to say? Well, overview of the LPS, I would give them an 8. An 8 out of 10. I feel like that's fair. They did, even though the designs are kind of overboard, I did like how these ones looked. And the accessories, pretty awesome, except for the non-functional ones. That's why I deducted 2 points. But the quality, the paint job is fine. Okay, you know what? This one has the lighting and, like, it's fine. The lighting is coming from the same direction. This one, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why there's so many lights in her eyes. I don't know where she's looking. But it's fine. I still really dig the designs. Just wish that I could put the lighting just a smidge over, but it's fine. It's fine. What's one more thing? Sorry, I thought I saw something. Corner my peripheral vision. It was a floater or something. Don't know what that was. Mm-mm. What else could I say while I spend my last remaining moments as Pomni, I guess, until the next time that I dress up as her? Well, ever since I watched the series, I'm not saying it because it just does something to me when I say it. Not something good, by the way. It something something inside me cripples up each time that I have to say I like the amazing digital circus out loud. So, because I know that this is my footprint and I know that this is the impression that I'm leaving on people, but I can't help myself. Like, I don't really know what to do. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, you see. Anyway, ever since I watched the series, it's obviously become a big interest of mine for reasons that I've already told many of my friends already. Um, I like psychoanalyzing things, and there's a lot to analyze about the series. And I did see that quite a few people kind of talk about how fans look too into things, which I think that they can, but there's also an incredible amount of detail when it comes to the animation and the expressions of the characters that, I mean, it is very detailed. So I don't think that the fandom is just making stuff up all the time. I see it. I see it. Especially as someone that appreciates animation and, you know, just kind of the art of the, I guess, just involving or like incorporating expression and emotion into art. Um, I just think that they did a really good job, and it's been a lot of fun kind of just looking into the characters and really analyzing their coping mechanisms, which, I mean, all of the characters are different, and it's really, really cool. And it's also just been cool to get into a series that, even though the digital circus isn't really about a circus, it has that theme to it. So it's been fun for me just because there wasn't really any content that I liked that kind of revolved or had that kind of theme revolved around a circus or something like that. So it's been fun for me. It's been a lot of fun. And I know that I've been annoying all my friends with these. And it's crazy because they've just been going with it and they've been not only have they been going with it, they've been supporting me through this mental crisis that I'm going through. And for Halloween and even after Halloween, because it hasn't happened yet, my friends will and have been dressing up as the characters that I like. So my friend dressed up as Kane to go to Penhurst Asylum, and my friend Fiona will be dressing up as Jax, which just to show off something real quick. This purple heart, you see. You know who my heart belongs to. That is so incredibly terrible that I just did that. Wow. You know, I've gone really deep. I've gone really deep. I've looked into a lot of theories, and not only that, I've gone through the emotional deep end of all of this. And oh god, it's just crazy because I've realized that I've become one of those fans now. One of the fans that dresses up as the characters and is like very obsessed with everything involved. It's been disappointing, but it's also been really kind of interesting to see how I've progressively gotten worse over time. But, you know, it's been a short time too. It's been what, like a little over a month. And I'm already here. I'm already here. All right. Well, those were my thoughts. My thoughts and a lot more probably, but thank you for watching. And I'm so sorry. That was so much more than just unboxing Littlest Pet Shops. And this has been my longest video so far. How long is this now? 32 minutes. Holy smokes. Okay, well, if you've stuck through all of this, and I would be surprised if anyone did, but if you stuck through all of this, please just go do something better with your time. Have a good night. As I always say. Yeah, have a good night. See you around. Wow, that was really long.